So I've been organizing. See, those are all the lithops. I don't have very many, but this is like all the lithops right here. And I just watered them, so they're looking very plump. They're looking pretty good. And then, oh yeah, these here, these plant pots are like the best plant pots to use for bottom watering, because I have all different types and I've tested them. So for sure, that little guy there is the best. Um, I had some spider. I had a little spider living in that. I think those are its eggs. I'm not for sure. But anywho, and then I got the little bitty ones here, just different little like propagations and stuff that are growing. And then my frizzle sizzle. These are actually more curlier, but the less light it gets, that's when the curls start to unwind, I notice. And then this is the, this one has the thorns on the stem. Whoops. See, it's the crown of thorns plant. Okay. Back up again. I put all those as you're getting some good sunlight. Oh, back here are just like different types of like echeveras and, ghost plants, things like that. And then we're waiting on this to bloom right here. This is called the Sempervivum Death Bloom. A lot of the times, it starts to kind of shoot out like that right there. Once it blooms, the plant will die. So I'm kind of waiting for it to create some offshoots because it's supposed to. And so I can propagate it. So I can still have a Sempervivum. Because, oh my gosh, I didn't want to have any at first because they were so susceptible to getting millie bugs. But I know how to get rid of them now, so I'm not worried about it. And I want to get more because I had no clue it did a death bloom. It's going to be so cool looking. All those are just getting some sunlight. These are just like regular plants. Or, like tropicals that I stuck out here. Let's see. That's another one. Those are just like regulars. Then there's my what's it called? Bear's paw. And then check this. Look how big look how tall it is. I'm trying to see if it's going to grow to the ceiling in here. Oh, and then these started growing. These were all propagations. And all these guys started to grow. And then I got all them. I think this is a type of Kalanchoe. I got them. This plant here, I was having it growing, and then after doing, after looking it up and stuff, it falls over to grow. And I done forgot what it's called, but this is another, wait, is this one? Oh wait, no, these are two different ones. Okay, so this one falls over, and so does this one. They start like wanting to grow on the ground, Anywho. And this is still getting pretty full, a lot fuller than when it started, And then all these guys are out here. I've kind of organized them. There's lots of sedum over here. The sedums, and then I think that is oh, let me get that. Okay, check this one out. Look how beautiful this is. Oh, hang on, let me move this. Okay. Look how much it's opened. Isn't that cool? These are my favorite, the Aeonium. It's because I cannot grow them that well, but this seems to be growing like well, It's so beautiful to me. I think I'm gonna leave it over here. Let me grab the other one. I have another one right here. Look how beautiful they are. I mean, really. I wish I lived in a location where I could have these just growing outside by my front door. And then these are the cactuses. I've given the cactus water this week. I've watered everything this week, really. Oops. These are the fuzzier succulents. The fuzzy ones, from what I read, they can handle even direct sunlight a little bit more because they have that fuzziness on their leaves. So it protects them. a little bit more. Anyways, those are pretty easy to grow. Here's another fuzzy one. See, that one's pretty fuzzy too on its leaves. So is the, oh, there it is. I think that's Ruby Slippers. It's little. I had a bigger one, and it was actually more red than that. It's supposed to be red, but because I'm not getting the kind of sunlight I need, it's not, you know, as red as it should be. And then there's a pickle plant. Those are the pickle plants. They look like little, you know, like little dill pickles. And then the Mexican hat plant. And then these are all, looks like a little forest of mother of millions. That's what this one is. And here's the donkey's ear. That's a donkey's ear succulent. The pink butterfly right there. More mother of millions. And then there's the mother of thousands. That's mother of thousands. The plantlets grow a little bit different compared to the ones that grow on the tips, like the mother of millions. Those grow on the tips. The plantlets do. They're full of plantlets. I guess they're pretty happy. You know that those can bloom too, so my goal is to see one bloom. I really want to see one bloom. And those are just babies because they propagate so easily, so I might as well make lots more. Then down here, these are some of the plants that they can't be out in the cold. It's not really cold, quite that cold here in Texas yet, but it will be by this weekend. Oh, and that's my date plant. Look how big it's got. I grew that from seeds, you know, eating the medjool dates. I grew that. I'm so proud of it. And then we tied that one because it was all over the place. But anyways, these are just like regular plants. And this is my pepper plant, and I have peppers growing on them. This is just a shampoo ginger. It's not doing as great as I wanted it to do, because it's not supposed to have that much direct sunlight because it turns the leaves. You know, I like for my leaves to look like perfect and grow good, you know. So anywho, it got a little bit too much sunlight, and I don't have nowhere to like really hide it. So I put the lemon plant in front of it, hoping it may shade it, but I don't know, because you know, in the greenhouse the sun's like all over the place. Anyways, that's another type of succulent. This lady actually gave us this a plant pot, and there was like growth in it. Anyways, it happened to be some type of succulent that's hard to get rid of. So now I have that plant. And then I've already done a video on that. It's my red dragon plant. Dang, I watered that, and look how good the little, anyways, it's looking all firm and, you know, good. I don't know how to describe. It's like they get, I don't know how to, like, hard. You know what I mean? Like the plants, like when they're all happy and watered, it's like they're all, you know, standing up straight and just look like good. Anyhow,